That's right, it is February 18th of 2025. We have a lot to get through today. We had some really interesting technical issues behind the scenes in that I couldn't get the stream set up. This was a very late setup today, so share the stream, share the dream, hit the thumbs up button right now, comment your face off, hit the little heart button on your browser, whatever it is to make the chat go boom. That's what we need today. We got a great number of folks that already rolled through the door, which I truly appreciate. People that I have missed, like Griffin. We've got Jill here with her wrench. We've got Istaphobos out there. And of course, that's Service Dog. Good morning to the beautiful people. The beautiful people. Normally that's for Deeple, but I don't see Deeple yet. But I do see Morgan King. What a great supporter, a long-time supporter, and a very good man indeed. Looks like we're coming up on a member stream here this week. So when we get around to Friday, hey, be prepared. Looks like we're going to have a good time then. Ruby Hoove is here, gifting a Culture Casino membership. Now remember, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, these are abbreviated because we go over and check out Morning Magic on that hard place. And I just want to say thanks to Ruby Hoove for making all of this possible and for making it so that Sean MNT gets a membership. Kaladin 910 is in the house. And a few other folks creeping in as well, sneaking in. Apparently, this is true. The Social Security head resigned because of Doge. Yeah, they realize they are about to be found out for what they were. And this is what's coming to light, and there's nothing anybody can do about it because you can make all the court orders you want from a district level. You can't. Maybe you can temporarily slow things down, and that's the whole point, is to try to slow all this damage down. But boy, let me tell you. We got a lovely super chat here for 2 Culture Casino Cash saying, watch Al Funny Star Wars. Oh, AI Funny Star Wars Emperor Paper Plane. Yeah, been seeing a lot of great stuff. But yeah, lots of things going on. We're going to definitely be covering that. FBI raid. Hey, CC. What's up, Jeremy? And welcome, my friend. I guess he means follow the Bradley's Fun Raid. I read that as FBI. I'm like, it wouldn't surprise me. I'd be like, what's up, feds? Go check the gun safe. Tom F, how you doing, my friend? We got Rick Shaw here. Yeah, early this morning, I believe. Yep. Alyssa, good to see you. 2020. We got lots going on. John Gibson, what's going on? Who else? Joseph A is here. Good to see you. And there's Griffin. Says it's novel history on February 18th, 1678. John Bunyan's novel, The Pilgrim's Progress, was published. To date, it is one of the top 10 sold and translated novels. Over 250 million. Wow. Griffin, thank you for this day in history. And thank you to Captain Phantom Nerd for being out there in the audience today. We got a few other folks showing up right early, and I appreciate it, like John Yulden from across the pond over there, my brethren in the UK. His channel's growing. You should be part of it. It's exciting. Plus, I think I'm going to go back on there and review some more stuff. What else we got? We got Mark Fields here. Positive vibes, my friend. Positive vibes to all you awesome people. Thank you. Let's see. Who else we got? This is an exciting show. Let's get excited. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. Hey, Juliet is here from across the pond as well. Greetings, dear. Thanks for being here. Andy Masterson, the talented one himself. And, of course, be Mo Betta, gonna be Mo Betta. Who else do we have in the house? Lee Kindler is here. What's up? And, let's see. Critizable, the Rainbow Knight, the Prismatic Paladin. Prismatic Paladin is here. Freezing. Doing snow removal. Yeah, it's cold, but thanks for listening. And we got a few other folks out there. Let's see. Magna Phi over there. What's going on, Tom? On the Rumble side. By the way, all the Rumblers, we're growing over there. We're growing. Ms. Pick Cafe's over there. Low Spec Linux Gaming is over there. You guys are on fire. Hey, what's up, Carl Singh? Good morning to you. Karadwin is out there. And Frank's here. What's up, Frank? Dylan Soup, what's up, Dylan? It's been a couple of days, bro. Good to see you. Oh, Penny. Grandma duties today. Well, be careful. Just put one ear in, or, whatever needs be. Snakes and funerals. You can always rewatch stuff, right? Mr. Cat's in the house. What's going on? And Dean. Good to see you, Dean. All right, let's get going. Here we go. Sci-Fi for Me TV, my buddy Jason. Did you drop a premiere at the same time you're rolling out a 43-day live stream? What? I have a 43-day live stream? Are you kidding? We're almost at 33K. I don't know what this refers to. This ain't gonna be that long. All right, friends. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, and then we have to go over and do some morning magic on That Park Place. Let's start first with Patrick Schwarzenegger getting his, his first important role in The White Lotus. I guess there's going to be some nudity there. He had to introduce that idea to his dad, but he did share a video of the tearful moment when they found out that he was cast. A dream come true. Good for him. And nepotism rules in Hollywood. Speaking of which, in Hollywood, the Odyssey's got a first look. Matt Damon looking like Odysseus in Christopher Nolan's new film. Interesting look here. There's your hero. That's right. And there's so many more people in this. Tom Holland, Mia Goth, Zendaya, of course, because you can't get away without a talentless skeleton in your crew. Anne Hathaway, Lupita Nyong'o, Robert Pattinson, because you can't get away from a sparkly Batman, and Charlize Theron, Buffy Safdie, John Bernthal, and John Leguizamo, because Johnny Legs bitches that he never gets any jobs. That's right, I said a badish word. Not a bad word, but close. Anyway, moving on from there, we've got Justin Baldini's team squabbling with Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds all over this Mean Girls maneuver that they tried to pull on Baldoni to try to acquire the production company and, of course, his particular rights to this given property, which still has many more to be made. Again, this isn't working out well, and it's really casting a very poor light on both of them. Ryan Reynolds seems like he's aged a whole lot recently. I wonder why. Moving on, we've got Peaky Blinders slated to continue well after the Netflix movie, according to creator Stephen Knight. And you know what? I think that's great. I would like to see a full-scale character analysis from the beginning to the end, and the only way to do that is to keep it going until it runs out of steam. A lot of people are going to enjoy this news, I'm telling you that. Last week tonight, we'll be releasing the next day on YouTube because John Oliver threw a hissy fit trying to get viewers to be interested in whatever he was doing. And viewership must be falling off over there. And it's not a wonder why. He's been wrong forever. Captain America is not a savior, and that's what the thumbnail was all about today. The sequel's anything but brave new era for aging Marvel IP, kind of calling this out for what it is. This is a VIP article, so I won't go into great detail on it because it is Variety's subscription restricted story, but I will tell you that this is well worth the read and kind of breaks it down in just the talking points that it isn't the worst MCU performance in the box office, but it pales in comparison to Deadpool. Of course, this is not Deadpool, and Anthony Mackie is not necessarily to blame, which is kind of part of the story here from The Hollywood Reporter. Captain Evans' Captain America wasn't expected to save us, so why is Anthony Mackie's? Now, I don't necessarily agree with the sentiment, but at this point, you know, Hollywood has been at war with MAGA more than it has been in interested in profit or in the proper business that they're supposed to be conducting from the entertainment side of the coin. And that's kind of been a staple for them, unfortunately, for nearly a decade now, be against any idea that isn't a neo-Marxist concept, something that people would describe as woke or any of these other terrible plans that lead us all in the direction of authoritarianism, which is actually fascism, but they're fine with that. They are anti-fascist in name only because it sounds good and it makes it so that they can do fascist things without being called out for it. Regardless, Anthony Mackie isn't going to save this. He wasn't going to save this film. This film was shot oh so many times. The people carrying water, like all the Penske media trades for these films that are about to all fail, is bad. I don't think Fantastic Four is going to do well, but we'll get there when we get there. I do know this King of Kings trailer has been released. You've got the Sound of Freedom distributor laying this film out there in the world, and the voice of Isaac, Oscar Isaac. I think this will be pretty good. We got, I guess, AI now being used to figure out war models. That's crazy. Israel versus the Palestinians, I guess. Stock market looks like it's flirting with a record already. And we've got, let's see. Oh, Social Security head stepping down over Doge access because they don't want to be found out for the fact that they've been pillaging your retirement taxes. And that's what they are. Germany's economy is in the dumps. It's about done. Again, lost power, lost significance because of the EU deal. Bad plan. Huawei's trifold phone, not only is it garbage, but apparently it's rolling out in global markets. Ooh, I wonder if it'll make it here. Judge approves emergency plan to keep Britain's water company afloat. Probably a good idea. And Southwest Airlines is about to slash 15% of its corporate workforce. Well, there you go. That won't change much in the terminals for you, though. Delta jet flipped upside down, landed everybody safely. All 80 survived, but a little bit injured. Dismantling of federal efforts to monitor election interference creates opening for foreign meddling. Wait a minute, I thought the machines that were being used are unhackable. Come on now. And finally, we'll get to bonus time, and I do have a bear story for you. It's a big one. It's Big Bear. Big Bear story. How big? Way big. Way big. On that note, we're going to stick around and jump right into bonus time. And then we're headed over to That Park Place Live. All right, folks, here we go. So, I don't know what was going on this morning, but I kept trying to publish the live stream over on YouTube. No dachi. Very easy to get it over on Rumble. Hi, Rumble. Rumble's great. Look at all those amazing Rumble people. If you are not on Rumble following me over there, you should. You should also follow me on X. I punish. I punish people who are severely misguided for their posts on Twitter regularly. I also say some fun things myself, but I think it's great to retweet folks that maybe have an opinion that reveals themselves and or it just happened to be on the right track. So it's both good and bad. I just think it's a good time. All right, let's take a look at the bonus time material. Boom. Eastern black bears. They're blimps. Huge, dwarfing Wyoming grizzlies. Now imagine that, a black bear bigger than a grizzly, but black bears of 400 pounds or more used to be a rare trophy. But back east, it would be puny. Bears in the east are gorging themselves on fresh crops and sometimes top 800 pounds. Now, this is a monster bear. This is a monster bear. That's a 500-pound black bear. Big. And the mighty grizzlies of Wyoming are enormous. But if you take a look at what's going on with 400 or 500-pound bears now, you're seeing more and more of them in the east or other states as well. But they have plenty to eat: fresh crops, insects, rich foods. They have a huge calorie-loaded diet. They usually are slumbering, a lot, and you're seeing a lot of 700-pound bears, according to a retired biologist, Mark Jones, of Buffalo. He told that to the Cowboy State Daily, which is where I'm getting this particular story. To give perspective of the size, 700 pounds would be considered big for a Wyoming grizzly. Yeah, they're getting big. And again, this story is great. You can find it in the Cowboy State Daily. It's fun to read. Jones still recalls the big Papa Bear that topped them all at 880 pound. Was shot in North Carolina in 1998 during one of the bear seasons. But yeah, it's insane. It was a world record bear. The guy that killed the bear is Dolly Parton's first cousin. You can't make this stuff up. There you go. He killed it with a single shot shotgun. Holy cow. That's a story. But crops make for huge bears, and that's what basically this story is about today. Is that because of the diversity of available food and the fact that they can go raid a farm, they grow them big over there. And farmers don't mind the bears. They do take out a lot of other critters that would cause problems for them. But 600 pounders seem to be the norm now. And Yeah. And there's a rich tradition of bear hunting in North Carolina going back at least 200 years. Again, proper wildlife management is important. We should always be doing that. And another giant bear. Um, Attacks are rare, but sometimes fatal. It does happen. So you do have to be aware of bears if you're out in the woods or anywhere there might be easily available food when they're trying to stock up for winter. It doesn't look like it's fun to be eaten by a bear. So the bear is going to snap your neck, they say. Most likely, especially if it's something that big. This is a great story. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention. There are big bears out there. Want to grab a few of the super chats and say thank you to Angela Richter for her gifty of a Culture Casino membership. And of course, for supporting the channel with her Sumatran tiger. We're going to grab a few more of these and get rolling. Six is here for two Culture Casino cash saying, check out the story I just sent you on Twitter. Six, I will grab it. I don't think it'll make it on the show though today. I will definitely. And thank you for all you do, Six. You're amazing. Hoove gifts a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. That went to John Parson. Congratulations, John. And Alexander Tan was the beneficiary of Angela Richter's gifty. We didn't have any member chats today, but we do have to get strolling. We're going to check out Morning Magic over on That Park Place Live. As always, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya for real.